Hi friends! After Lunar New Year, we usually have lots of leftovers that we don't want to waste. This is one of my favorite dishes and makes great use of leftover pickled mustard greens. We reuse the pickles and turn it into a delicious and hearty soup. So please join me in this short video and I'll show you how to make this really easy dish. To make this soup, we need an onion, tomatoes, beef shank, water, salt, chicken or beef stock, pickled mustard greens, tomato paste, fish sauce, vegetable oil, and ground black pepper. Let's start with the onion. We need just a small onion and we're going to finely dice it. For the tomatoes, we just need to cut each tomato into 8 wedges. Now for the beef shank, let's cut the meat around the bone to remove it. Let's set this bone aside for now and we'll use it in the soup later. Next, we can cut the beef shank into some smaller chunks. Around the beef shank, we'll see connective tissue, which can be kind of fibrous and tough, so let's go ahead and remove it. A lot of times, if we can separate the connective tissue from the beef shank, we can easily peel and then trim it off. Let's cut the beef shank into 1-inch cubes now. Let's heat a pot over medium-high heat, and when it's hot, add vegetable oil. We add 1/2 of the diced onions and stir fry quickly for 15 seconds. We add the beef shank and then stir fry until it's just slightly pink, approximately 2 to 3 minutes. Now we add the water and salt. We cover the pot and allow it to come to a boil. Let's skim off the foam from the top, and this will help to keep the broth nice and clear. After all the foam is removed, now we can add the chicken or beef stock. Let's give everything just a quick stir, and then we cover the pot and allow it to come to a boil again. Let's skim off the foam one more time. Now let's reduce the heat to low, cover the pot, and we simmer for 1 hour. Let's heat a small skillet over medium-high heat and then add vegetable oil. We add the rest of the diced onions and stir fry for 15 seconds. Let's add the tomato paste and stir fry with the onions for about 30 seconds. Now we add the tomatoes and stir fry everything together for about a minute. So that we don't overcook the tomatoes, let's remove from the heat and set aside for now. The beef shank should be nice and tender and the broth flavorful, so let's remove the bones. At this time, let's add the pickled mustard greens. Just a quick note, we are adding the pickled mustard greens only, and this does not include any pickling juice. We cover the pot and cook on medium heat until the mustard greens are nice and tender, approximately 10 minutes. Let's add the tomatoes we lightly stir-fried earlier and then gently mix it in with the soup. Let's add just a little bit of fish sauce and then combine together. We cook for another minute or so until the tomatoes are tender, and then we finish off with some freshly ground black pepper. This is not a fast recipe, but is so worth the effort. The combination of the slow-cooked tender beef shank with the pickled mustard greens and tomatoes is heavenly. Hi, I hope you've enjoyed this easy how-to video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post below. For full recipes, check out RunAwayRice.com. I work on new recipes each week, so please subscribe to my channel to stay tuned. This is Chang wishing you good eating and good health. Thanks for watching.